Hey, we got a new, I actually never checked what this was. Is it a back blink? Yeah, we got the Vault Boy Bobblehead in the shop. If you guys want to pick it up, feel free to use code Mista at your checkout. I'll get 5% of your purchase at no further cost to you in real life dollars. And of course, there's a version with him riding a llama, because why wouldn't there be? And I'm going to say a quick thank you to people using my code. I think I showed some of these yesterday, but thank you guys all again. I really do appreciate it. It supports me a ton. And sorry for running out of V-Bucks. No. You guys are welcome to use my code whenever, if ever you can. It's not obligatory. You do not have to apologize for running out of V-Bucks, sir. I really appreciate it. Or ma'am, I don't know. 94% of my audience is male. I just assume that until I'm told otherwise. So, Fortnite DB did not update right away, and I had to do most of these missions by hand, so you better subscribe or like the video or something. Super People Llamas are available today, as you can see. You might be able to get a mythic lead or a mythic hero. There we go. So that's worth it for 1,000 extra tickets. If you are one of those people who got lucky, you might want to go ahead and pick that up. Comment down below. Let us know how it turned out for you. All right, thank you to these guys for joining so I can see the missions. I thought I was able to see lower than the 46s, but that person might have left, or it was, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to be starting off in the 58 zone in where is it? Come on, there we go. Upgrade llama token number 1 out of 2 available today. Let me double check that number. Yes, it is. So the first one's in the 58 zone in Ventures. And then the 82 zone is also good because we got wall darts. A couple of those available today. Really good trap, shoots through tiles, pierces enemies, does great damage. Then we've got the, and there's nothing bouncing there. So the average player can use wall darts without having to think about it. Okay, all right, yeah. Broadside cannonballs bounce. I am having the same problem I had last time. These Ventures missions confuse me every single time. Where is it? There it is. Siegebreaker in the 94 zone. Great AR. Go ahead, pick it up if you don't have that. Then in the 124 zones, we got the wall darts. Gonna see a couple of those available today. Shoots through tiles, pierces enemies, and does good damage. And it has nothing that bounces. So the average player could just place these down and they should work. Assuming, of course, that they're pointing at the enemy. Dragonfly, I got like one comment on the Dragonfly being good. So that does not sound like much from the community, but I don't know. It keeps coming up. 4x perk up in the 124 4-player. And I'm gonna back up a step because I missed something for you guys here. Yeah, Legendary Survivor number 1 out of 4 available today. So the other 3 are in Twine. Let's go ahead and check that out here. In the 94 zone, though, starting off here, 4x perk up and the retrieve the data. Then we've got not 1, but 2 Dragonflies. Again, not many people vouching for that weapon. I keep hearing comments, ooh, cover it, cover it. I have a million videos I could make. If I'm going to put energy into the Dragonfly, I need some encouragement, you guys. I need to know that that's like a worthwhile time. 4x lightning bottle on the 108 4-player, 4x reperk in the 108 4-player. Then we've got the 116 zone right here with Legendary Survivor number 2 out of 4, fittingly in a Rescue the Survivor mission. I always used to think Rescue the Survivor missions are what gave you survivors. That is incorrect, but it's, you know, it is today for that one mission. Then in the 124 zone, we got 4x lightning the bottle and the retrieve the data there. Then the 132 zone's pretty good. We got Ranger Deadeye. He gives you a 50% damage bonus to SMGs and pistols in the lead, and 17 in the support. But he's kind of a great all-around hero because he's an Outlander. You can farm with your anti-material charge, you can phase shift around, you can use your Teddy, your Seismic Smash, and I like it. That's a lot of utility. If you need to farm and do good damage, and you're just running an SMG, for example, Ranger Deadeye is a great pick. I supercharged him just to make his abilities do more damage. Legendary Survivor number 3 out of 4 is available in the 132 zone here. Then we got a lot of epic perk up in both of these missions, so if you guys need that, go ahead and pick it up. And right here, Legendary Survivor number 4 out of 4. Kind of getting up into the higher power level zones here, but if you guys need to fill out your squads, these are some great missions. 4x lightning the bottle on the 144 player, 4x perk up in the 144 player, and 4x drops of rain plus more epic perk up in the Cat 4 there. And the 160s are pretty good. So we got 5x drops of rain in the Cat 4, which is the most rain you can get, by the way, and easy modifiers, which is tight. Then we got 5x drops of rain, basically the exact same rewards, but we get exploding death bomb, which is not great, but ride the lightning, little quicker than a category 4, less to defend, and it's a 7-minute defense instead of 8, so kind of nice. Gotta get the blue glow still. Then we got 5x legendary perk up and repair the shelter. This will give you less than a cat 4, but it'll be a way easier mission, same easy modifiers, so 3 good picks if you guys want to get that weapon supercharger. Solid 160s today. I dig it. In Canny, we've got one thing, just the Siegebreaker that I lost again. Yeah, there we go. Viditech Blazer. I've shown this on the channel. It's not very strong, but Siegebreaker, also pretty good AR. So once again, you know, there's 2 of them available today. In Plakerton, I got 1 note, Ceiling Drop Trap. So because I'm going quick here today, I'm going to explain this because not everybody knows it, but tire traps and floor freeze are directional. So wherever you're facing it, you know, forward, left, right, back, wherever you're facing it on the flat side of the tile, it will, when placed, stagger the enemies in the opposite direction. So if you face your objective, for example, it'll knock the enemies towards your back. That's really effective. I used to think that didn't matter, and it might not make the difference in a mission, but it is so much more effective. I've said it before, it'll roll enemies uphill and it'll stagger them back a lot. In fact, if you have 2 or 3 tire traps lined up, you'll just have a line of enemies at the back of those traps because they'll be walking forward and they'll get hit by 1 trap and then 2 and then 3, and it staggers them back really effectively. It makes a big difference. And on the contrary to that, if you don't place them like that, then you're actually pushing them towards your defense. So you know, it's important to place them correctly. It doesn't make or break the mission, but it helps a lot. So upgrade, just like how using the correct element will do more damage than energy, but like plenty of people still use energy weapons and they work. You know, I've always considered myself kind of a casual leaning towards hardcore gamer, and for me, it's so frustrating when people are like, nah, I'm lazy, I'll just use energy. And I'm like, you know, that'll probably do the trick. I hear you. It works, but it's less. You know, if you're using an energy weapon versus fire enemies, that weapon will be doing 75% of its total damage, which is plenty. I hear you. And that's actually something they do to nerf weapons. Have you noticed that the Xenon bow is locked to energy and the mythic weapons can only be energy or physical, and a lot of great weapons are locked to energy? That's the reason why. It just kind of nerfs those super strong weapons. So like technically speaking, oh yeah, last llama upgrade tokens available in Stonewood, 15 zone. Pretty nice to see that accessible. Interestingly enough, the Blastotron Mini is one of, by my calculations, one of the highest, if not the highest DPS SMG in the game, but as it's locked to energy, it will not consistently get its full damage output towards other enemies. And in fact, in my Scourge versus Nocturno video, that is something I had to factor. Like the Scourge just won with all of my calculations. Since then, we've learned some quirkiness with the Nocturno. If you guys have clicked my Nocturno videos, you can see how this thing can kill a mini boss in 1 mag. That is obviously abusing some glitches that there's no way the devs intended for it to function that way. I just won't believe it. So with normal damage, the Scourge actually outdamages the Nocturno. But because it's locked to energy, it is going to have a 25% hit towards any elemental target. If I make my Scourge fire and we're going into a nature zone, it will outdamage. I'm sorry, if I make my Nocturno fire and go into a nature zone, it'll outdamage the Scourge. So yeah, anyway, long lesson on elements, I guess, because I just felt like talking. Oh, and new videos on the channel. I'll have the Clip versus Southie farming in a forest video up in the morning. Plus, I got a lot going out on the channel. You know, best constructor loadout, my favorite ventures loadout. We ran Hit the Road again. A lot of you guys said you wanted that. Vote with your views, because I don't love Hit the Road. I've never made that a secret. It's just boring when you know what you're doing, but you guys seem to like the 30-minute chill sesh. So if you want to keep seeing that every week, watch the videos and leave a like. I appreciate it. And that's it. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye. My birthday's on Sunday. No reason I'm telling you that. I'm just saying.